culture, you know, whether it's political, the music, the culture, the interviews and interviewing prime ministers, ministers, etc. So if anybody really wants to know what's going on in the Caribbean on Saturday evening, you turn on Caribbeana.
Yeah, very good point. And I think, put your hands together to honor Von Martin, those of you who are familiar with his work. Because he has been doing a lot here. He was supposed to be here today, but you know the weather, it's very hot and so on. And he has his own little issues to deal with, so he could not have been here. But I think we ought to acknowledge his presence in this area and the vast contributions that he has made and continues to make on behalf of Caribbean people here in the Washington, D.C., and as they call it, the MV area.
MV. Ensuring spirit.
Yeah, right. And the other thing Vaughn does every week is to introduce us to the history, but the other thing that he does is he promotes change.
Yes.
He promotes change, and there's a young woman back there. Hi, Kay. Come over here. One of the things that, you'll see her at 4, you see she has her pan.
Yeah, she's
for the longest time, steel pan was a male domain. Am I correct?
Correct. Correct.
So you would never see, rare to see a woman in a pan yard. Come here, girl, don't run away. You'll see her, you'll really see her at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
But this is Kay Shepherd.
Take a bow, yeah.
The miracle of Kay is when we talk about cultural preservation, she's like, and I think there are a couple more, Anthony back there, Anthony, wave your hand.
Yeah.
When they talk, he's a DJ. So these are second generation musicians, 21st century musicians. The magic of Kay is she's a second generation female pianist, unusual, and also a degreed. She's has her master's, bachelor's in music, music business. She's a professional pianist. When she went to music school, she was by herself. So she was by herself, and she also trains kids now. Well, Pan Laura, and also at the Baltimore Symphony Orchestra. So she is passing on the culture her way, but it's through their work that she's able to do what she needs to do, and also it's gender opening up. It's the old guard saying this is okay. You know, what I mean, she had to break down her own doors, and they had to be accepting. So there's an expectation of change within the culture and preservation. Which, do you have something to say about that?
It's been a long road. Hello everyone, good afternoon. Pan is very, and I'll talk about this a little bit more briefly in my segment. Pan is very new still, even in Trinidad and Tobago. It's still not necessarily accepted that is a thing that what females want to do. Music on a whole is not something that wasn't traditionally, and I know from the African culture, like for instance, playing the drums is not something that a girl is supposed to do. I was one of the little kids that 2 years old, and somebody's like, I want to play the drums. I'm like, nope, that's for the boys. And so that's something that is culturally still not as widely accepted, but it's becoming more and more so because of the recognition that's coming from people outside. There are over 600 steel bands